Hi all, my name is Reema. In the previous session of the PDF integration, we have seen all these commands, okay, except this description of document and encryption of document. Like you can see this recording on my YouTube channel for part one of this PDF integration. Okay, for this too, we are going to record this session today only. How we can decrypt and how we can encrypt the document, the PDF document to PDF command. Okay, so these are the commands we have already learned in our previous sessions. So let's start with this encryption and decryption. Let me disable this line of code. Okay, let me save this one and then I'll go with the one by one. So let's first encrypt the document and then we'll decrypt the document, right? So what is the meaning of encryption and decryption? The meaning of encryption is like, so suppose if you want to like provide a password protected file, right? So like without your permission, without the password, like which you have already encrypted a document without your permission, like nobody can access it. So for that, in that case, you can use an encryption. Okay, and suppose anybody wants to use like a file and like he and she wants to access it and modify it and print the document. So in that case, we need to first decrypt that document, right? Then only we can do all these actions. Commands we are going to learn today. Let's start with the encryption. First, we will encrypt, then only we can decrypt it, right? So let's encrypt the document. I'll drag and drop this document and I'll see what is the features inside this PDF integration part. So here it is asking on which PDF file you want to provide this, like you want to add this encryption, right? Let's select the file from the desktop. Like I keep some files on my desktop. Let's get those files. I'll go inside the RE and then let's select some file from here, this PDF, and let's encrypt this file, bank statement 4. Okay, so I'll copy this path of this bank statement file so that I can put this path inside our taskbot. I'll go inside taskbot and here in on desktop file field, I'll put that path. Just delete double quote from start and initial. Okay, and then here you will see there's a two types of password we can add on this document. So first is user password and second is owner password. So owner is like who is the owner of this file. Like he and she can put their owner password, and he like this owner password only is the, like owner is only can give the like permission to the user. Like suppose owner is only providing the permissions to user like copy. So this user can only copy this file. Like he and she cannot do all this operation except this copy. Suppose owner is providing this only print permission to user. Okay, so in that case, user can only print the file. He and she cannot do this rest of the operation on that file. Okay, so owner password is very important. So if you are going to open encrypted file with the owner password, then you can do all this operation on that file. But if you are using the user password only on the file, then whatever the permission owner has provided on that file, that permission, that things only you can do on that file. So let's add this owner password and user password here. Okay, so I will use insecure string. I'll directly have coding here. Okay, the owner password and user password. But the right way is to always keep the password inside the credential vault. So in our previous session, I have already created a session on credential vault, like how we can create a locker, how we can keep our credential inside the locker, and how we can access that credentials from this tab. So suppose if you have already created a credentials, right? So you can pick from here locker and then you can pick from here. So let's create one locker and we'll keep this owner password and user password two attribute. Let's do it right now. Let's take this bot and let's go inside manage and let's create a locker first. Okay, so I'll go inside the credentials and let's create a locker. So I will say the locker name will be PDF. Okay, PDF, and then just go next, provide the access to the user. Okay, next, create locker, and then after what we have to do next, just create a credentials and add the attribute attribute and then add this credential inside the locker. So for creating the credentials, just go here and click over create credentials. And what we are going to do, we are saving the attributes of the, like, attributes means, like, we are going to save user password and owner password inside this credential vault, right? So let's say PDF password. Okay, we are saving the PDF password here, and in which locker we are going to assign this credential vault, right? So we have already created a locker. So here in the drop down, you can see 2 lockers are available. So I'm going to use this one only. Okay, and then let's provide the attribute name. So as I told you, 2 attributes are required in our case, right? User password and owner password. So I will say the first one, user password. Let's save this user password here, and this should be always masked and this should be standard, right? We are adding here directly. We are not taking the like this input from user in this automation control room, right? So we are selecting the standard here. Let's add some password. So I'll keep some password here, and it should be always masked, because when we are going to use this mask password over here, it should not visible to anybody, right? So that is the reason we are using this mask one. So let's enter. This is my user password, and let's click over here, and this will be my owner password. The mask. So let's add. Let me add. Give me an add up 1 second. Yeah, done. User and owner password is done here. The attribute is created. Now let's set this credential, and let's go back to our automation. It will be saved. So here you can see this password and locker, like this credential is created, the PDF password and the locker is also created here, PDF. Okay, let's go back to our automation and let's go inside PDF. Okay, the folder we are using, the PDF extraction, and then open this PDF taskbar. So here in the encryption, we have to provide the user password, right? So just from the credential tab, we just click on the pick from the locker. You need to select that locker. So the locker I have created was PDF, and inside the PDF locker, I kept my credential vault, right? The name of that credential was PDF password, right? And inside the PDF password, there was 2 attributes which we have created. First attribute name was user password, and second one owner password, right? So for the first, we require a user password. So I will select will be your owner password. So that is going to provide. For you select the locker area and credential. You just select PDF password, and then the click on confirm. Okay. So now the second thing is we need to provide the permissions to user. So owner is going to provide the permission to user, right? So what permission we are going to provide? So suppose as of now, I'm just only providing the copy. Okay. So the like user, once user will log in, once user will open this PDF file with their this password, the user password. So he and she can only do the copy operation on that file. Like he and she cannot do this operation except this copy file on that PDF file, right? So just save the, I'm going to provide same path here. And the name and dot PDF. Okay. And if same name file is available on that folder, then what I will do, override the file. The same. Let's see if we will like it is going to encrypted file or not. Yes, let's run this bot. And here, so there's no encrypted file available here. Okay, with that name, let's see. In that set, this bot is running. Yeah. So you can see the file is created, and let's open this file. Let's close this one and let's open this file, encrypted file. So now here you see it is asking the password. So you can enter the user password also and the owner password also. Suppose I am the user, okay? So I will enter my password, the user password here. So if I'll use my user password, then only what I can do, only copy things I can do. I cannot print, I cannot do edit on this file. Okay, so let me provide my user password. And you can see when I enter this password, it is in encrypted form. Why? So reason is like in credential what I selected as mask. So that is the reason when I am entering the password here. So it is not visible to anybody. Okay. So this is open. Okay. So let's go back to the decrypted command and what we have to do. Let's close this one. Okay, let's me go to the decrypted command. Yeah. So the encryption is done. Let's disable this code. Let's use the another one, decryption. So inside the PDF command, there's a decryption command, how we can decrypt it. Okay. So similar way, we need to provide the path of that file. Just provide the path of this file, copy as path, paste here, delete double quote from initial and end. Okay, and then again it is asking like you want to decrypt, like you just need to provide the user or owner password. So let me provide the owner password, PDF locker credentials, name, and that attribute will be owner. I'm just giving it, right? Encrypted, and just provide the path where you want to keep this decrypted file. Just put here and dot PDF. Override its same name of file is available on that folder. Okay. So now if I will run, then it will not ask you any password. In the case of installation, if you have to provide user password or owner password, right? Then only you can open this file. But when we will get the decrypted file, it will not ask you any password. So let's run this code. So in this folder, we don't have any decrypted file. Once this bot will execute it, then we'll get the decrypted file also in the in PDF format. Yeah, you can see decrypted file is created here. So open this file. So see, without it is not like it is right now. It is not asking any password, right? Now neither user password or not owner password. So we can open this file. But in the case of encryption, when we will open this encrypted file, it always asks you the password. So you have to provide whether like if you have a owner password, then you can enter here owner password. If you have user password, then you can enter user password here. Just cancel this one. Yeah, just close this for. So thanks for watching the video. If you have any query regarding to this PDF command in Automation 360, you just ping me on my channel. I'll reply you as soon as possible.